Mama, are you wondering which herbs can help with the postpartum overwhelm and is safe while breastfeeding? Today, we're going to talk about the 7 botanicals that I know, love, and trust, and are also safe during the nursing years. For the best natural remedies for women and children's health, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of my new video each Tuesday. If we haven't met, my name's Tara Gregorio. I'm a certified women's herbal educator with Dr. Aviva Ram and mama of twins, Mario and Eva. And I've helped hundreds of women integrate natural remedies. After watching this video, make sure you head over to my blog post, taragregorio.com, to learn more. So today we're talking about herbs to relieve stress. And this is one piece of the puzzle in my online course, The Present Mama. And we talk about how we need more than nervine. So a nervine is a category of herbs that help calm your nervous system. Think of adding chamomile or valerian root, right? And you may notice it's not helping you, or it's making your stress worse even. So why don't they work? Because we're missing a valuable piece, which are the adaptogens. So you need adaptogens plus nervines to help really calm your nervous system and prevent burnout. Now there's different levels of nervines. So chamomile is the safest and calmest one. You can even give it to your baby the moment they're born. You can start with chamomile. And then there's stronger nervines like kava kava or valerian root, and kava kava is not safe while breastfeeding. So notice there's a spectrum of safe and easy, simple, and then there's stronger. So not as strong and stronger, we could say, for nervines. So we're going to start with the adaptogens first. There are 2 adaptogens that are safe while breastfeeding. Number 1 is called ashwagandha, which you may have heard of it already. I have several videos on it. It's become quite popular because it is a level 1 or safe while breastfeeding. So how do you consume ashwagandha? Well, you can consume it several ways, and I go over it in one of my recent videos. I'll leave the link below, the 3 ways you can use ashwagandha. But typically I like to use it in a tincture format. So you would purchase the tincture, which could have alcohol in it, keep that in mind just a little bit, or you could seek out a glycerin tincture of ashwagandha. You would take about 20 drops of that tincture in a 1/4 cup of water and consume it, and that's how you could try to use ashwagandha. Additionally, you could use it as a supplement, purchase it as a supplement, or as a powder form. Traditionally, it was used as a powder form. So let me know if you've tried ashwagandha before, or if you're going to try it, and let us know in the comment area below. So the second adaptogen that I love, and it's safe while breastfeeding, it's considered a level 1 safe while breastfeeding, is reishi. So if you feel like you get sick a lot, particularly if your cycle has returned, maybe you tend not to feel well the week before your period, reishi can really help boost your immunity and prevent illnesses. It's also a calming shen and calms your heart. One study showed that chronic stress can raise the risk of viral infections, eventually manifesting in full-blown illness. So try reishi if you're not feeling well, or cold and flu season is upon us and you want to prevent from getting sick. Reishi has a very earthy taste, so they've now been adding them to our coffees. So you can consume it as a powder form, or again, purchase it as a tincture as well to consume it and help boost your immunity all year long. So we're talking about the adaptogen plus nervine formula to help keep you from preventing burnout. So those are the 2 adaptogens that are safe while breastfeeding, and now there are 6 nervines. How do I know they're safe while breastfeeding? Well, there's not only am I certified through Dr. Aviva Ram, who goes through it in her course, but there are also many books that go through the rating of safety level based on breastfeeding. But of course, always watch for your child's reaction if you are breastfeeding to see if they have any adverse reactions. Number 3 is the milky oat top and stinging nettle combination, which I call the 1 daily tea blend. So let me explain a little bit. Milky oat tops are the number one botanical for your nervous system. But because they are a bit thick, you do want to steep them for about 4 hours. So take a few teaspoons of the milky oat tops, cover it with boiling water, and let it steep for 4 hours to get the most medicinal benefit from the botanical. Now we combine this with stinging nettles, which is the number one antihistamine that we have. Both of them are safe while breastfeeding. Just be careful if you need to be gluten-free. If you have celiac disease, you may want to double check the oats before consuming them, the milky oat tops. So we're combining milky oat tops and stinging nettles for a long infusion, which means that they're covered and steeping for 4 to 8 hours. You're consuming this every day to help fill your body and nourish your body with many vitamins and minerals. I've had a client, I keep sharing her story because it's so amazing. She was struggling with heart palpitations, and all she added in was stinging nettles twice a day, and she no longer has heart palpitations. So that is the power of botanicals, that they are filling your body, filling the nutrient gap with these vitamins and minerals. So these herbs, the third and fourth one is milky oat tops and stinging nettles together for the one daily tea blend. Now you can take a tincture for them, but I do prefer them in the tea format, and do so most days of the week if you're struggling with anxiety and depression. There is a popular lactation tea called Milkmaid, and they do have stinging nettles in their blend as well. So that's a fast, easy way to get those stinging nettles into your diet without having to purchase loose leaf teas. So you may want to look for that brand as well. Skullcap, I love Skullcap. So filled with calcium, potassium, magnesium, and zinc. Healthy for our immune system and for our nervous system. It's a great remedy if you're struggling with trauma or grief, and it's not very sedating, so you can take it during the day. You can add it to your one daily tea blend. So that one daily tea blend is really the base of your teas, and then you can add in other things to your teas to make a complete tea. We should go over that one day, how to make a tea at home, but really that's the base, is the milky oat and the stinging nettles. Then when you're comfortable, you can add in the skullcap as well and drink that daily to keep your nervous system relaxed and prevent burnout. So number 6, lemon balm or Melissa officinalis. Known to make you happy. It's a gladdening herb. You'll notice the moment you have a cup of lemon balm tea that you all of a sudden feel good. You feel happy. So this is a nice blend to add to your tea or to just consume on its own. It's considered a level 1, level 2 safe while breastfeeding. I do prefer it as a tea blend because it is so beautiful, but you can certainly use it as a tincture as well. Number 7, motherwort. Motherwort, have you heard of motherwort? So it's the best remedy for heart palpitations and to calm you down. So if you happen to have a panic attack, make sure you have motherwort around to help guide you. It is very, very bitter, so consuming too much of it may give you a bellyache. You may want to consume it with other herbs to help reduce the bitterness. I also do prefer it as a tincture due to that bitterness. So motherwort is great for women of all ages, particularly if you're struggling with heart palpitations. Taking it as a tincture form will taste better than as tea. Number 8, lavender or Lavandula officinalis is amazing botanical, considered level 1 safe while breastfeeding. You can sprinkle a little bit of it, just a little bit of it, in your daily tea blend to help calm your nervous system. But also it is the number 1 essential oil sold in the world. So just dabbing it on a tissue before bed and breathing it, or dabbing it on your clothing so when you inhale you can calmly relax. Putting it in a diffuser is something that people love to do. It's safe for babies and children, so it really is the #1 essential oil you could have in your home. But as a tea blend, it can be very, very strong. So make sure if you're consuming it as a tea that you're using just a little bit of it. It's more of a complementary botanical rather than consuming as the main source for your tea, your daily tea. Make sure if you are breastfeeding that you wipe off any essential oil if you happen to use it near your breast, just so that your baby's not consuming the essential oil. And infants under 3 months, use caution with essential oils. So my numbers were off a little bit because I had to add in stinging nettles, but here are your 8 botanicals to help really reduce stress and anxiety during the mothering years. Let me know which one you are going to start with, and if you have any questions, make sure you put it in the comment area below. Now, if you're struggling with anxiety, I'd like to invite you to my free challenge. Grab the link below so that we learn how to get to the root cause of anxiety and depression and help you feel like yourself again. I'll see you next week.